love this game. It is very fun, to say the least. It has a diverse set of characters. They don't put too many from certain games. Marvel obviously has all Marvel characters, but for Capcom, it's like only 2 characters or less from their series. So it does get a more diverse thing. And, lets people figure out some of the Capcom characters. Get to know them better, or maybe if you like playing as them in this game, you'll do more research on them. There's only 2 Street Fighter characters, the most popular ones, Ryu and Chun-Li. But it's fine because they're still really fun to play. Almost every character in this game is really fun to play. Though I was not a big fan of Nova and X. And even Strider wasn't exactly the funnest dude to play. Had some cool moves here and there, but he was not very fun to play. A lot of the super moves are really cool. And you can combo into a lot of stuff. The stones. The stones were really cool. We got the Space Stone, which you can pull people towards you to fight them. And you can constantly use it. You got the Time Stone, which you can use to constantly teleport. The Space Stone also traps you in a box when you activate it when it's powered up. The Soul Stone you can use to heal, where you can just use it to take your opponent's health from them. It'll take a little bit at a time, but it's very risky to do. Because it leaves you open. You can't block while doing the health. And you have to be a bit closer. You can't be far away and just spam the button to try and get health. And it also brings your character back to life when it dies, when one of them dies. If your stone is powered up enough, and during the power up thing, it has 2 people, both your characters, and you can fight with them at the same time, what makes it a big pain in the ass for your opponent. It's very hard to deal with. You got 2 people just beating the shit out of you. And sometimes it can be one on the left, one on the right. I do think it was a bit of a pain in the ass to get skins. Having to fight that big MODOK guy. I got all the skins. I just finished it a few minutes ago, actually. And, yeah. I do think it was a bit much. Though the more I played, the easier it got. I used to die like multiple times. And now, even if I did characters that I didn't really like and didn't think were that good, I still beat MODOK first try. I always used the Soul Stone just in case one of my characters died. And then, when I power up, I got 2 people just beating the shit out of them. So, it's pretty fun. I really like the Soul Stone. There are other stones, but I didn't really use them. Soul, Space, and Time were the ones I used the most. There is Reality, and there's the Power. And there's another one I can't think of the name of right now. Mind. That one I actually did use a few times. You can use it to mind control your opponent and make it so they can't fight back for a few seconds. It's pretty fun to use. But I did not really use Reality and Power that much. They probably were good, I just didn't use them. Unfortunately, this game flopped, so a lot of the planned DLC was canned. So we only got a few characters here and there. I guarantee, though, that we probably would have got 1 or 2 more Street Fighter characters Maybe some more people from Devil May Cry. Probably would have got the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But we didn't, because the game flopped. A lot of people who didn't want to play the game simply because the X-Men weren't in it. And they were reoccurring characters for the Marvel vs. Capcom series. And the X-Men are already super popular. So they kind of screwed themselves over with that. I do think X-Men probably would have been DLC in the future, though. The story mode is decent, but it gets boring at times. Dante's whole betrayal thing, and then it being a plan of his, was very predictable. I didn't believe he genuinely betrayed them for someone that could, destroy the world. Why would I believe that? But they really wanted you to believe it for some reason. I guess that's really about it. It's a fun game. I recommend you play it with friends. And once you do arcade, you can get a lot of trophies. Mostly bronze, though. You gotta do a lot more effort if you want the, obviously, harder trophies like gold and silver. And yeah, I guess that's about it.